What's up, guys? Giant Chase here with a collection update video for the month of May 2014. And you notice that it's not game collection. I'm actually adding a few extra things into these videos now, because I don't only just collect retro video games or current console video games to add to my collection. I'm also my other hobby is toys. I collect older toys. I mean, over on my shelf over here, I have one shelf kind of devoted to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures, Power Rangers, Kamen Rider, things like that. And if you notice on my Twitter, and I'll probably just show you this right now, if the camera can get it. Let me just take my webcam off my monitor here. But on my desk here, sorry, our desk, we have this little spot's empty because I'm showing you the ones I just got, but keep most of our action figures up there, and for some reason Super Saiyan Goku is down. But yeah, just like keep everything sectioned off. So yeah, so I collect, just like little figurines to either put on my desk or to, let me fix that again. We're all professional here at the Achievement Horror and Couples Play. So yeah, so I collect a lot of stuff like that. Also props too, one to use in films, and one I use to do sketches in my videos for Achievement Horror. And that's where I'm going to start off with. This, if anyone recognizes it, this is from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. This is their dual disc. This is the basic one that came out in North America. Unlike the first one, the Battle City one, it's not automated. You actually have to physically pull on everything to open it. So yeah, there you go. So you got your 5-card field. You've got here on the side here, if I can pick it out. I guess this is where a field card would go. This is where this is where your deck goes, and the graveyard. I think this is technically the graveyard in here. So yeah, it lights up, I think. I just need to turn it on. No, I think the batteries are dead on them. But this part right here is supposed to light up with your score counter, and you're supposed to hit these buttons to get them up. And that was only $3, which is a really good deal, because if you look online on eBay, these tend to run anywhere from $35, $40, even up to $100 and up if they're new in box. And especially since they really don't release these in North America anymore. Not even the 5Ds was before ZL. I guess there's a new series out now, but they don't release these out of sight of Japan anymore. And I guess there's like a red version with red striping that you could get from Japan. This one's a little bit cracked. I guess I gotta fix it, but yeah, that was $3. Now I'm gonna go over a bunch of stuff that I got at the last month's East Coast Comic Expo, because a lot of people are bringing in their items and they're selling them really dirt cheap, and I got some really good deals on stuff. So I'm gonna show off this guy right here, which if you saw earlier, that little gap there. So this is Batman from Batman Arkham City. This is the 1970s paint job. You can get this with DLC, or if you buy the Game of the Year edition, I believe they come with all the bat suits. Always like this. This was like a limited release that was only available in like Toys R Us. But yeah, I really like this because he actually looks a lot better than the actual Arkham City Batman that I have. I'm just going to show him off for comparison. But yeah, this is from the official DC Direct line, and then this is from a DC line, but it was released in like major retailers. This one basically you can only get in like comic book shops. But I don't know. I like the 1970s look on Batman there, so I'm just going to set him back there. And I think I only got this for $8, and it was new in box too. So, and I'm the type of guy that doesn't like to leave anything in packaging. I get a figure, I take it out, I pose it. Especially with like SH figures, I tend to do that. This guy was a steal of a deal because I now see comic book places sell him for like $30 and above, and that's from Arkham City, and that's Hush. And he's got himself his little pistols, and you can put him in the holster, and his coat already flails in the wind. So I thought that was pretty cool because I need some more villains to round out my heroes. So that's the one thing I always hated as a kid, having toys. I'd always have like a million Batmans, but I never had a Joker or Penguin, which really sucked. It's like, who's he gonna fight? Oh, Batman versus Batman, I guess. So I got these little guys here. These are Xbox Live Avatar statues based on Halo 4. or 3. This one's got a 3 on the back because it's got the symbol for if you beat the game on Legendary. Hopefully the camera can focus in on it, but I guess it can't. That's okay. And then I got one from one of the the team members of Noble 6 from Reach. Got a golden ODST avatar. I got one with I think it's Halo Combat Evolve Anniversary with a Mark IV Master Chief helmet, and I guess he's supposed to be black. I don't know why they make the random colors like that, I guess, but this I'm gonna say is from 4. I haven't played 4, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, there's like 9 in all, and I managed to get like I bought 5 of them. They were $1 a piece, and they were yeah. I was surprised I was actually able to get 2 separate ones. So I'm just gonna put those back up, and not to try to. That's the thing to do. They're like very, very flimsy, so they'll pop off their stands. No matter how much force you try to put the peg on, they seem to pop up, and I think he's lost all. There we go. Alright, get back up there. And I got like little chibi figures also as well. One of these I got just for $1. It's just some random one that he had, and I saw another place selling them in the box, so I figured, oh, I'll just pick one up and have someone to fight. So I got little chibi Sagat and little chibi Ken from Street Fighter. Higher! Higher! Hadouken! So I'm going to put them back up there now. And I'm going to set you next to Shepard and Legion. That looks good. And what I tend to do is I tend to go to Value Village and thrift stores, and I tend to find action figures and stuff in bags. And normally I'll spend the money just to get the one, and I'll kind of like see what I want to do with the rest of them. Like this guy here, I showed him on our Total Divas vlog review video. But yeah, his arms are a little loose. He came in a bag with a Black Power Ranger that I gave to my friend because I already have the Black Power Ranger, the original figures that came out. So I got myself a little Ultimate Warrior. He's one of those ones that has very little posability. His legs are actually molded together, but he's got this little spring thing, so you push down on his body, and he's supposed to like pop up, but it doesn't really work all that well anymore. I mean, come on, this toy was made by Titan Sports, apparently, in 1990, so I don't know. I just wanted to have a little warrior figure on my desk because I know that eBay people are going to start charging like ridiculous amounts of money for it. So, and I think he came in the bag too. So I got myself a little DC animated Superman with a floating cape on the back of him. He's actually got a little button on the back there that flips his arms up. So can you just be like, okay, I'm gonna hear, oh yeah, da da da. I'm not gonna sing the Superman song. Content ID'd. It actually looked really good when I put him next to my Doomsday figure and my little mini Bizarro figure from Justice League Unlimited. And surprisingly, the Injustice Green Arrow figure I have up there is a little bit bigger. This came with him. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. It's a Batman animated figure with no cape because he had the detachable cloth capes that came with him. And I always hated getting like the non-official color Batmans. So this is like, I'm golden scuba Batman because I have a scuba gear, and I'm just like, just give me the gray and blue Batman. I think the only time I ever had a gray and blue Batman was when I had the Batmobile. Or was that my brother? I can never remember. Usually when parents buy toys, they buy for one, but it ended up getting shared with everyone. Next up for figures, I got myself in a bag. It was Pterosaur from Beast Wars. I never had most of the original figures. I only had the Transmetals that came out later on that, arguably were way better. But yeah, there is in beast mode. Head's a little loose, but as I expected from a toy from like, oh god, I think Beast Wars is running on 15 years now. God damn it, I'm old. Finally, as far as... Oh, actually, we'll show this off real quick. This will be probably used for a future series I'm thinking about. Got myself a UFC championship belt. Made by Jakks Pacific. This is the same... obviously, it's the same quality as the old WWF and WWE title belts before Mattel bought them out and started producing their own. Is it Mattel? I'm trying to think if Mattel's the company now that makes the WWE figures. I think. Quote me on that. I think I've been using that for a video series. This I gotta be very careful with. This is if anyone remembers War Planets. Here in Canada, the show is called Shadow Raiders. In U.S., it was called War Planets. Again, really short history. It was on YTV. Can't have war in the name of your show. That's why Beast Wars to us was called Beasties. And that's why they named the follow-up series Beast Machines to make something neutral to no people will get confused. But yeah, this is War Planets. This is Remora. This was the Beast hideout planet before the Beast planet showed itself at the end of Season 1. It comes with all the ships. There's like 4 ships that you can actually put in the missile launchers. I have 4 missiles here, and there's random grunts. These purple guys, I don't know which army they're with. I do know the red one are beast planets, and there's like a little compartment here that they are all stored in. So I thought that was pretty good for like $2. You can't pass that up because you don't really see war planets all over the place. All right. As the train rolls by to always screw up my audio, I really need a soundstage. Time for games. This, I think, no, it's not like the top tier collecting for NES, but come on, you don't really see boxes too often. I just got myself Sky Shark on NES, complete in box for $5. It even has the styrofoam to hold the case in. So I got the manual, I got a dust sleeve, I've got the styrofoam, I got everything. And I also got the game, which is a lot harder than I remember. I remember actually making it to like level 1 or 2. I think I actually remember beating the game. It just loops because it's just, you know, it's an arcade, it's a vertical shoot 'em up. And I'm just trying to put this back in without ruining it. Oh, okay, good. So set that aside. And another game that I'm surprised I got complete in box. This is at the Comic Expo as well. F1 Race comes with the multi-tap to hook up 4 Game Boys together to play this game. And I played it. It's basically pole position with a little bit of it's got a little bit of RC Pro Arm into it. But yeah, like this thing's like a little crushness on that side of the box, but still very nice. Got everything in it: the manual, the game, the multi-tap. Awesome. Like for $6, you can't go wrong for that. Like, I mean, like you hardly see Game Boy boxes anymore. So I'm just gonna set that aside. Keep it on with Game Boy. I found this, and if I can't remember if my buddy at Reviewers Unknown, Doug, has done this on the Kirby retrospective yet. If so, I'll put a link down below so you guys go check out his videos. He's doing like all the Kirby games. He's been kind of slowed down a little bit, but it's a really cool series, like to show like every game that was made in the Kirby, even the ones I never even knew about, the ones that were on that Satellaview. But this one, if he has it, I'll put a link to the gameplay and you guys can look. But I ended up getting Kirby Star Stacker for the actual Super Game Boy. I haven't tried this on the Super Game Boy yet, so I don't know the palette differences and the special borders that are on there, or if they make any changes due to that. But it's a puzzler. It's kind of pretty simple. Or you just have to, like, you know, line up stars with Kirby's buddies from Dreamland 2, and away you go. This one I got today. There was a giant garage sale, and I made some trades with some guys. They're not from here, but I'm keeping in contact with them because they tend to have more of the uncommon games or the more pricey games. So I traded them a bunch of stuff, and I ended up getting one of my favorite games on Super Nintendo, Contra 3: The Alien Wars. And when I got it back, actually, I just noticed there's a little bit of label damage on the top here. But hey, that's nothing a Sharpie can't fix. But man, like, I'm really looking forward to doing a Let's Play on this. This is going to be like my buddies over at Vulgar Display Gaming. This is going to be a one-shot. As soon as we run out of continues, that's it. Game over. Let's see here. NES game. Oh, wait, that's Sky Shark out of the box. I'm going to put that back in. Quickly now, NES. It's not really top-tier collecting. It's Jack Nicholson Golf. This is actually given to us, my fiancée Melanie, part of Couples Play. Purchased a NES for one of her clients at work because she really wanted to get back into it, and one of her other clients had one in pretty pristine condition, minus cigarette smell. So that's nothing bounce dryer sheets can't fix. Stick it in a place where you can absorb all that smell. Played a little bit of it. Really hard golf game, and I don't like hard golf games. I like the simple ones like Hot Shots and Mario Golf. That's fine. Let's see here. These 3 games. Crap. One of them's out in the living room, and I don't feel like pausing the video to go out and get it because I'm already at 15 minutes, so we need to speed along. Basically, I bought a lot off of a person for just to get these games because I didn't want to, like, you know, haggle and try to separate them. I'm at the point now where I'm just like, I'll buy the lot, I'll take the games I want, and then I'll resell the other ones. Hopefully to recoup some of my losses, but I'm not going to be a dick and just be like, oh, this game is rare, $20. But I ended up getting, for PlayStation 1, I bought a PS1 Slim for this, ended up getting double copies of Soul Blade and Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22 that I didn't know I had, but I've traded those off. Ended up getting a copy of Twisted Metal 2, which is real hard to control now that I remembered. Ready to Rumble Boxing, which this is probably like 4 out of 100 and 200 games I have that won't work on my backwards compatible PS3. But we still have a PS2, so that it works fine on that. And the one that I also got that I don't have is Marvel vs. Capcom 1, which I completely forgot is a inferior port, because you cannot do the tag out system unless you play crossover, which means your opponent will be the same person. So if you pick Ryu and Captain Commando, then your opponent's going to be Captain Commando and Ryu. There's no way around it. So stick to the Xbox Live PSN versions if they're still available. Let's see here. What else we got? These are actually pretty good finds. These were from a thrift store that doesn't super check every CD and jewel case that they get because they just assume they're all the same. And I think I got a pretty good deal on this. So this one, it's a jewel case for NFL Game Day 97, but it was actually, let me fix it around here, Hot Shots Golf 2. So like I said, you should always look, even if you find a jewel case that doesn't have like a backing, check it, because it's more than likely got, I passed on a few Disney titles on PlayStation 1 just because like I didn't want to, like, you know, break the bank, and my War Planet just fell over. This one I think was the find of that trip though. I found Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro on PlayStation, and I also think to please check the cases so you make sure you have them. But it turned out I had Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2 in there, so I got a 2-for-1. That was pretty sweet. I opened it up and I found both games. If you haven't played the Neversoft versions of Spider-Man, now this is like predates the movie. This is when they were still developing Tony Hawk Pro Skater games. Like, these are fantastic games. I don't remember Spider-Man 2 though being all that good. I'll have to give it another shot, but yeah, expect Let's Plays on this in the future. Last up are 360 games, and I got a big pile of them, but I'm going to go through the last gen games first. Now, I actually got this today, haven't tested it out, and this is also a test to find out if those Donkey Kong bongo drums that I bought 2 years ago work. And I got a copy of, make sure that was the right disc, Donkey Konga 2, and I only paid $10 for it. And I'm going to tell you guys a little trade secret. If you're going out, if you see a game that you actually like, but it's with a mishmash of other games, grab a couple of other ones like this, and just go up to the guy, and like, I've learned this from Retro Liberty, I've learned this from the Game Chasers, I learned this from the Retro Hunters. Like, just grab a pile and just be like, how much for the games? And then they'll give you a price. And if it's what you agree on, then go for it. So, yeah. So I'm going to test those out later on to see if the bongo drums actually work. And as you saw on there, those are your 2 PlayStation 2 games that I got. Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, which is being rumored to be given an HD re-release. We'll have to wait and see. And Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, the action beat-em-up. That came out like 2 weeks before the movie. The final movie got released. So, like, if you wanted to spoil the movie, you just went out and bought the game. And the lone PS3 game. So I bought these as part of a sale at my local pawn shop, and I finally got myself a copy of Uncharted 3: Drake's Deception. So I'm going to finally get around to finishing off the trilogy. And it's a trilogy because Golden Abyss is its own standalone game. Let's see here. Yeah, everything else now is just random 360 games that I picked up throughout the month. One of them was at a con. I ended up getting an Xbox Live game pack disc that has Bomberman Live, Geometry Wars 2, and Luminous Live. 3 games I don't own on XBLA, and I paid $3 for the disc, so $1 a piece for a game, so that's not too bad. And I finally broke down and got it. I haven't gotten the DLC, the bullshit DLC for it yet, because I'm waiting for Capcom to put that on sale. Because I don't agree with their practices. I want to give them as little money as possible, if no money as possible, for this travesty. But I ended up getting a copy of Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and it's fun. I just don't like the fact that half the roster's locked away and you have to pay $20 to get them unlocked. So, nope, Capcom, give me a call when you put them on sale for like $5 or something, and then I'll, line your pockets. You'll get my money then, but you're not gonna get it. Let's see. Oh, got this today. Finally gonna go around to playing it. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. It's only $10, so finally bought the bullet and got it. So. Don't know if we'll do a Let's Play on that. We'll have to wait and see, because I heard this game's kind of hard. What the hell's I was just looking at a core beta thing. Let's see. And these were part of the sale too, because it was basically buy like 3 games, get them for like less than 20 or something like that. Got myself an RPG, a Square RPG, The Last Remnant. I hear this is pretty bad, but I'll give it a fair shot. Looks like a single-player action RPG. I mean, this can't be worse than Final Fantasy 13. So, and finally, we'll get around to playing LA Noire. As I've, been holding off on playing that. Let's put that aside. And these 2 games, I thought I would never, ever, ever get and ever add to my collection, because I always thought it was above that. But I'm actually thinking of doing this as a little retrospective series before the latest game comes out, to give this series a fair shot, because I've kind of been in the boat of gamers only play this and it's just a game for Is that really a fair assessment? Well, that's what I'm going to find out. So, oh, actually, I have the other one, and it's missing. Oh, great. I can't show it. All right. Well, I've actually gotten a few COD games, and I've got myself Black Ops 1 and the Game of the Year edition for 4. And I only paid like $5 a piece for any of these games. And I think some friends of mine have the later ones, like Ghost and Black Ops 2. So I'm looking to borrow just to capture footage and do reviews on these. I want to see, like, because I always make this something, like, I do get games, I do get annual releases. Like, I've gotten WWE games, and besides 1 or 2 things, it's been fundamentally the same game. So, like, Assassin's Creed's been fundamentally the same game, and I've kind of burnt out on that. But what can I really say about the Call of Duty series? Should I give it a fair shot? I think so. I'm gonna go all the way to Classic and up into Advanced Warfighter, Advanced Warfare. Sorry, Advanced Warfighter is a Ghost Recon thing. So we'll stay tuned for that. It'll probably come out later on in the year, closer to when Advanced Warfare comes out. Same with I'm doing one on the WWE game, so expect those kind of be in tandem. But yeah, that's my collection video. Sorry it took so long, because I threw the toys in there too. But yeah, I just wanted to show you my other passion, which was buying the stuff that I tugged on my parents' shoulder to buy for me when I was younger, and they didn't, and either got them at yard sales when I was little, or I'm getting them now when I'm a 31-year-old adult. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I'll see you next month, so I can show off more crap. If you like it. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Just lets me know if I'm doing these videos all for nothing or not. But anyways, guys, you have a good weekend, and I will see you next time.